Wilson wandered through the empty streets, the silence around him deafening. Cars stood abandoned, stores were empty, and the absence of human chatter created an eerie stillness. He couldn't fathom why he was alone, why everyone else had vanished as if swallowed by the earth. Days turned into weeks, and the loneliness gnawed at him. Wilson's only companions were his thoughts and the strange beings that occasionally appeared. They were shadowy, elusive, their forms indistinct. At times they seemed to mock him, at other times they simply observed. Their presence made his skin crawl, a constant reminder that whatever had caused this catastrophe was not natural. As Wilson explored further, he found an old, dusty library at the edge of town. There, among the forgotten tomes, he discovered a peculiar book that emanated a sinister aura. Its cover was bound in a leather-like material, inscribed with symbols he didn't recognize. Against his better judgment, he opened it and immediately felt a jolt, like an electric shock. Words shifted on the pages, and an overwhelming sense of dread filled him. Realization dawned on him as the truth of his predicament became clear. The book was cursed, and he was its latest victim. The cursed book had trapped him, facilitated by these strange beings who were possibly its protectors or guardians. No matter what he tried, he couldn't escape the boundaries of this desolate world. He screamed in frustration, but his voice echoed into the void. Just when hope seemed lost, light pierced the darkness. A man appeared, serene and calm, his presence unlike the ominous entities Wilson had encountered. The man knelt, holding a small Quran, and began to recite verses in a melodious tone. As the words flowed, the atmosphere around Wilson began to change. The sinister beings shrank away, their forms dissolving into the air. The oppressive heaviness lifted, replaced by a profound peace. Wilson felt a warmth enveloping him as the man continued to recite. Each word seemed to break the chains that bound him, setting him free from the curse. The final verse echoed, and with it, Wilson found himself no longer in the desolate world, but in a vibrant, sunlit place filled with the sound of life. Tears welled up in his eyes as he turned to thank his savior, but the man was gone. Clutching the Quran, Wilson realized he had been given a second chance. He knew that the words of the sacred text had power, and he vowed to seek out their true meaning and purpose. Wilson walked into his new life with hope in his heart, the memory of his strange ordeal reminding him of the unseen forces that shape our destinies.